Bro, why can't she O? Today's video, I'm going to show you 4 of the most common reasons why your woman isn't reaching climax in the bedroom. Now make sure you stick around for the last one because it's actually the one that most guys get completely wrong. They get it ass backwards, in fact. So let's get stuck into it. My name is Stirling Cooper, award-winning X-rated film star, former high-class male companion. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The first reason she might not be orgasming with you during sex is she's not comfortable enough with you yet. Now you might be asking yourself, but wait a minute, Stirling, she's comfortable enough to sleep with me in the first place. Why wouldn't she be comfortable enough to orgasm? Good question. This is just 2 different levels of comfort. A lot of women need additional comfort with a guy to allow themselves to relax enough to achieve orgasm. A woman's orgasm is very, very mental. A lot of it is up here, right? It's not just a matter of flipping certain switches and pushing the right buttons some of the time. So they have to be comfortable enough with you to allow themselves to climax. So how can you help her get there? Sometimes it's just a matter of spending more time with the girl, as in having more romantic encounters, and then the more romantic encounters you have with her, the more likely you are to actually get her to the point where she's comfortable enough climaxing with you. Another way of making sure she feels comfortable enough to climax with you is to make sure she doesn't feel like a piece of meat. Make sure she doesn't feel like she's just a fleshlight with legs, for example. Another reason why she might not be able to climax with you is she's actually too embarrassed or too insecure to allow herself to climax. Now, this might sound a bit weird, but a lot of women get embarrassed by the sounds that they make when they climax, and they might get embarrassed or insecure about how she looks when she's climaxing. So she's all sweaty, she's hot and flushed, she's not all done up and perfect and pretty with makeup. These things all play into her mental frame of mind. So how do we help her overcome these insecurities and this embarrassment? So you need to be the emotional leader here. What you feel, she feels. So if you're putting across a very non-judgmental attitude with her in the bedroom and in general with your relationship, she knows that she's not going to be judged for how she sounds or how she looks when she's climaxing. And in fact, if you're encouraging it, that is more likely to help her get to that place she needs to go. The third reason why a lot of women can't climax in the bedroom is because you are trying too damn hard. Yes, you're putting too much stress and too much pressure on her. And this puts her in her head. See, if she can tell that you are desperate, that you need to make her climax, you need to make her orgasm to prove that you're a man, to stroke your own ego. Okay, that's the important thing there. If she gets that feeling off you, if she gets that vibe off you, it's going to immediately put her in her head, and she's going to think, oh God, I don't want this guy to have like a shattered ego. I don't want this guy to lose his self-esteem, lose his mojo, heaven forbid, and then it's going to go down in the bedroom. So I'm just going to play along with it, But all that time, she's just in her head. And if she's in her head, she can't climax herself. She has to be free and in the moment and in tune with her body, feeling her body and out of her head to actually achieve that climax. So to do this, don't try so hard, and definitely don't make it seem like you are trying so hard and you're so desperate to make her climax. So the fourth reason why a lot of women can't orgasm, and this is something that most guys get completely wrong. I've heard so many dudes say the complete opposite of this, and it's terrible advice. Are you ready for this? She doesn't have enough experience. Yes. A lot of guys think that when a girl has been run through, when a girl's had a copious amount of partners in the bedroom, when she's ridden the carousel, so to speak, a lot of guys assume that those women can't climax as easily. In my experience, and I work professionally with women who are riding penis all day, every day, they're actually the ones that are typically the easiest to get off. And here's why. Because they're in touch with their body and they know what works for them. They know what feelings and sensations allow them to climax, and more importantly, they actually masturbate. This is a key thing right here. So a lot of girls who can't climax, who are too inexperienced to climax, they don't masturbate. They haven't had the opportunity of getting themselves off, so they're not even aware of how it feels. So if she's not even aware of how an orgasm feels to her, she hasn't even done it herself, let alone had it with a partner, that inexperience is just going to put up a sort of a barrier and a wall to her achieving an orgasm. So what you can do for her is encourage her to actually masturbate. Specifically, masturbate to you, because it's always a good thing. So if she's masturbating in a place, by herself, in private, where she's not going to be judged, she can sort of explore herself freely without any outcome dependency from you, she's going to start to learn to get in touch with that, and then that can translate into the bedroom, into actual orgasms. Guys, I cannot stress this enough, like, so many dudes are out there saying the completely wrong thing when it comes to this. They're saying girls who get run through all the time are they're numb downstairs. Now, there are reasons why a girl might be numb downstairs, but that's a topic for a completely different video. But if she's just having a lot of sex, typically she actually is in touch with the body, she is actually able to orgasm, and if she's inexperienced, then typically that is one of the factors why she can't orgasm super easily in the bedroom, especially when she's with a new partner. Now, if you want to know how to get into a girl's mind to make it much, much easier for her to achieve orgasm with you, then check out this video right here on Dirty Talking.